What's going on? You were hanging out with DefCon. Wanted to talk about this Darth Vader Rogue One Hot Toys. Just picked it up the other day, and it is pretty fucking epic, man. I gotta tell you something. It is a beast. You know, I thought the Batfleck was a beast, but Vader is bigger. Vader is a much bigger figure. I don't have a New Hope figure of Vader, but I heard that this figure is much bigger too. So let's get a little in. I heard a lot of people talking about it's a bitch handling the hands because the hands connected to the glove and getting the pegs into the glove hand is tough, but really it's not, man. I used a set of basic pliers. I was able to pull out the previous peg and I easily put it back into the fist here. So it's not a hard thing to do if you're using the pliers. You have a great grip on it, no problem. I had no issue. I was worried at first, but with the pliers, no problem. What else? A lot of people were complaining about the stand, about how this cheap, flimsy card thing is on top. Honestly, I don't really care for it that much, but it doesn't bother me. I like that it doesn't say Rogue One on it. I would prefer it not say it. Just regular Darth Vader is fine for me. I did not put the batteries in. Batteries go in these two. I believe right here and here. I didn't even bother to do it, to be honest. I don't give a shit because I can't stand that you gotta take it off, put the fucking on power in, and then put it back on, and then if you want to turn it off, then you gotta take the thing back off and hit it off. Like, it should just be remote control. Everything should just be remote control. That would be much easier. If you want it on, click, it's on. You want it off, click, it's off. But I guess we're not up to that level yet. So here's the Boba Fett right next to Vader. Pretty tough. It looks like they're staring at something. Hopefully it's not me. So really like this Vader. I'm not going to bother putting the fucking tunic over the armor. I honestly don't give a shit. I think it looks cooler like this. I heard originally this was supposed to be an Empire figure, the Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader figure, but because of Rogue One, I'm sure they're capitalizing on the movie, that they just called it that. But this appears to look more like an Empire, and so I will leave it with the armor out. I think it looks much cooler. I have to say that the cape is by far the best Hot Toys cape I've seen and handled myself. Besides that, man, I would say it's similar to the Man of Steel's Superman cape. It does have some weight to it, even more weight on Vader because it's bigger. So I really like the cape. I really like the look. It's very glossy. When I was handling this figure, I used gloves because I'm sure if I didn't, there would be fingerprints all over the helmet and everything else. So if you're gonna purchase this figure, get some medical gloves at the 99-cent store, man. It's worth it. So what else can I say? Like I said, with the gloves, use pliers, putting the pegs in and pulling them out. Just use the pliers. It works. The lightsaber looks kind of cheap. It looks more like a fucking Jolly Rancher, but oh well. I have to say about this figure, it is very imposing. It is gigantic, and there's no bad way to pose him. Honestly, I was going back and forth last night. Should I have the open hand? Should I have the fist? Should I do this? Like, either way, it's gonna work. You know, it's gonna work. What I want to do next is probably find a really thin string, have it hanging off the top and tied off onto the lightsaber, and then have his hand out like this. Make it look like he's using the lightsaber to levitate above his hand. If I could do that, that would be fucking dope. So, what else can I say? He stands up well, very balanced. Like I said, you don't have to do too much with this figure. He's gonna look awesome in any pose, whether he has a lightsaber, no lightsaber. It would be funny if they had a hand of him like doing this. That would be pretty fucking funny. But so that's pretty much it. I can't use the backdrop for it because it's too big to put in my case. As far as other Star Wars characters go for Hot Toys, am I going to pick up any more? I don't know. I didn't want to start with any, because when you buy one, you just want to buy everything, right? So I didn't want to start, but I did. So if I'm going to get anything, I'm probably going to stick with just villains. You know, unless if they make in episode 6 Luke, then I'm down for that. But till then, I don't know. So I want to thank you guys for watching. My next figure will probably be Sideshow Beetlejuice. We'll take a look at that, and that's about it. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk soon.